Okay, guys, so Roomieofficial held a sing competition a week and a half ago, and yes, me, was one of the lucky contestants that made it through. He posted about it a day before the deadline, so if you blinked, you probably would have missed it. I almost did, but I had my notifications on, so I saw it on time, almost an hour after it came out. So I think, honestly, I wanted to audition because I thought it was going to be fun. I mean, Roomie videos are always fun, so it made sense that actually being one could actually be fun as well. I had the time. We all have the time right now because of that which shall not be named, so I decided to do it. Why not? For the audition, I think he asked us to do 30 seconds of a song. I sung Stone Cold. And here's 15 seconds of that. Stone cold, you see me standing, but I'm dying. Okay, enough. And then introduce ourselves and in a funny way tell him why we wanted to be in the competition, as well as some other things. I did not plan. Honestly, I didn't even look at the application the day before because I wasn't even sure I was going to audition in the first place. It took me a while to figure out whether or not I wanted to put myself out there. So I decided to audition like almost within an hour within the deadline. So I had to come up with the songs as well as the answers and stuff on the spot. So I basically just wrote down everything that came up to my head for the application. For the actual audition though, the part where he asked us to be funny, I decided to look into my fridge and get anything, just literally anything that I could balance on two hands. And I luckily had a watermelon that I had bought the previous day, so I used that and balanced it on my hand while I introduced myself and told him why I wanted to be in the competition, something different about me, and something, I think he asked what's something sad or funny that happened to us. I said I hit my head the previous day. Literally, I had a bandage, you see right here. So that's what I did. And I balanced a watermelon, yes, on my two fingers because big brain, you know. Better to do something random than try to be funny and fail. So I decided to do something random because I'm not naturally funny, so I think it worked out. I'm not sure the reason why they even chose me. Maybe it was just pure luck. I think I got an email 3 days after I sent in my actual audition, and it basically just said I had passed the audition and I was one of the 8 final contestants. And wow, I was just so stunned because like you know, when you do things like this, you never really think about the possibility of actually getting through. I mean, you think about it for like a second after you're done with the audition and stuff like that, but like days after, you're like, okay, they didn't pick me, that's why they're not contacting me, you know, stuff like that. But I was so excited when I actually received the email saying yes, I was one of the contestants, and really shocked me. So I pushed forward and decided to actually practice for it. Yeah, it's been a while since I've actually practiced for a competition or just generally a performance in a while. So that was interesting. I believe it was a day after that the actual Discord was live, so we could talk to the other contestants as well as the admins, you know, August, Jonas, and everybody else. One thing that's probably a huge sentiment with everybody is that it's hard to talk to strangers. So honestly, I'm so glad that the other contestants were so nice. So it was just a comfortable situation all around. You could speak without feeling like, you know, this is actually a competition, this is cutthroat. This was just like a fun atmosphere to be in. Like, we didn't know what we were even competing for, so it felt less pressured, and I was grateful for that because they didn't tell us what we were doing, which I think helped the situation better. We all talked for about 30 to 40 minutes about, you know, small things, who we were, where we're from, stuff like that. The mic and video test was, I think, a little bit late, so I had time to do my makeup and all that stuff. I was still rushing though, because if you know anything about makeup, you know that like you never ever have enough time to do it. Even if you have 2 hours, for some reason it'll always go past that. The moment I finished my makeup, there was about 5 to 10 minutes of layover, so we just kind of kept talking about our possible songs. We said that we shouldn't tell each other our songs, so it could be a surprise. I think everybody was just trying to hold their cards to their chests. That's fine. it's still a competition. Even though everybody's friendly, it is still a competition. I really want to give props to Sonnie. She was awake for 5 hours from 1 a.m. to like 5, 6 a.m. Like, girl was strong. Like, her voice actually sounded good without so little sleep. I really don't know how she did it. So while watching the video, I was like actually stunned hearing everybody else's voice, because they didn't actually let us do that during the actual competition. We weren't able to hear anybody else's voice except for the person we were competing with. I think I learned who the judges were like 10 minutes before the actual competition, because I was able to see the judges on the side of the Discord, but like it was just their first names, Tristan or Daniel, and I was like, I don't know these people. Like, I know Roomie, obviously. Roomie, it's his channel, it makes sense for him to be a judge, but I didn't know the rest, and I was like, it didn't click until the moment I literally entered the whole competition video chat with all of the judges and the competitor that I was going against, and I was like, okay, this is Tristan, the Tristan from YouTube, you know, the one that reacts, the vocal coach reacts dude. Like, I didn't know that. I thought it was just like another Tristan that Roomie was friends with or something, you know. I didn't know that it was actually that Tristan. I was really stunned. Kind of took me back a little bit, made me go back in myself. I was a little bit nervous. Yeah, I think it showed. If you were looking hard enough, you probably would have seen that I was very nervous, but I kept my face as straight as possible to make sure it didn't show. Now, how funny is it that I went against the final boss in literally the first round? Like, how lucky do I have to be to go against James? Oh, seriously, like, I don't have a high range, just generally, especially for a girl. And when I do go high, it feels very unnatural. So I chose to do a song that was way more stylistic rather than technical. So hopefully that could help me show who I was more. But unfortunately, that did not work, because James is just too freaking good. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? Like, what? You can't expect me to do that. Literally, my face was blank, but on the inside, I was just kind of like, you know, like, literally, this was my face, and this was me on the inside. Like, it was a fun experience altogether, truly. It felt comfortable and great actually seeing such passionate people, such friendly people talk to each other and actually share a common goal. The fact that they like music, they are passionate about it, singing and whatever, but also they were brought together by this one channel that honestly embodies what we all want to do in some way, you know? It's really hard finding channels like this, and I really am thankful for Roomie and his team. I really, really thank you guys for doing this. Thank all the judges, Tristan and Daniel, for being there, for saying nice things, especially to everyone. You guys were so nice. I know singing competitions can get a little bit mean, but you guys kept it cordial and everything, and it really suppressed the fact that I lost. It really helped me get over the fact that, you know, I didn't do my best, but I think that it's okay that you don't do your best all the time. As long as you're having fun, everything be okay. I mean, that's what Roomie's channel is about. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you want to see more from me, subscribe. If you like this video, click the button. And if you want to see more covers, or if you have a suggestion for a cover for me to do, please put it in the comments down below, and I will try my best to get to it. Thank you. Bye.